Wow, there has been a lot of drama this week. Cynthia Morgan had a big row with Jude Okoye and her former manager Tongo. Also, Boyega incurred the wrath of some Twitter users after speaking up on behalf of the slain American man George Floyd. Welcome to Sidomex Entertainment's Trending Last Week, where we bring you the hottest gist from last week. But before we continue, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel and also click on the bell icon to be notified as soon as we drop another exciting video. So, let's jump into it. This has been one hell of a week for Cynthia Morgan, who had been forgotten until her interview on Instagram Live with Sandra Obebo. During the chat, Cynthia revealed how she lost her stage name, Instagram account, royalty and Vivo account due to the contract she signed with Northside Entertainment, which led to a long battle with depression and more. She also announced that she was ready for a comeback. Many people swore allegiance to the artist, including Peter Okoye of the defunct P-Square group. He reminded Cynthia of his offer she rejected 3 years ago and also explained his reason for leaving his brothers to be on his own. He also encouraged her by saying, "Some people thought I was stupid when I made the right decision. My dear C. Morgan, it's never too late to be what you might have been. God will surely see you through and carry you through the storm. Keep believing." Thinking all had ended, Jude Okoye of Northside Entertainment and Tongo, Cynthia Morgan's former manager, would have none of it. Joy couldn't wait to rip Cynthia apart, demanding the truth from her. Jude, on the other hand, came forward to say his own side of the story. According to him, he didn't think there was any contract that deprived her of using her name, and if there was, he wanted to see it. He says, 2 years after you left the label, your social media accounts are still yours. You're still going on shows behind me, and you still want to blame me for your failure. If you put the blame on me, would that make you rise again? He, however, did admit that he took over her Vivo account in order to recoup the 40 million naira invested in her career. The drama just kept going on and on. Nigerians became furious as some of them felt she lied to gain their sympathy. Cynthia came back on another Instagram Live to state her intentions of wanting to sue her former boss, Jude Okoye. Go to sidomexentertainment.com for the full video. Almost 24 hours after that, Cynthia, who has now chosen to be called Madrina, took to The Guardian to release an official letter which kind of did a little magic in letting things die down. In her letter, she apologized to Jude Okoye, stating, "My heartfelt appreciation once again goes to Jude and Joy. It is the pain speaking, not Cynthia. Thanks for giving me the platform to grow the Cynthia Morgan brand." The letter in part reads, "A lot has happened in the past. I erred. Other parties involved had their fair share of blame, but we all make mistakes. I was younger and new in the industry, and in retrospect, some things could have been done differently instead of left unresolved. However, in telling my story, I have not lied, but only shared my story as it happened from my own point of view." Whew, such a long week. The whole drama actually played in Cynthia's favor because she got a few people who indicated an interest in working with her. Two of the biggest are fellow singer Davido and Sterling Bank. I think the odds have smiled in Madrina's favor.
To copy this tune, press this.
Still on the music gist, our very favorite DJ Cuppy has announced that she got her dream job. Dream job? DJ Cuppy had teased her fans with some good news which she announced via her Twitter handle, stating that she had signed a life-changing contract. Everyone wanted to know what this life-changing contract was about, and in order to reveal the secret, Cuppy asked for 1,000 retweets, which she got in no time at all. I mean, everyone really needed to know the new definition of life-changing, according to the second daughter of billionaire Atedola. If she says life-changing, then that's news. Taking to her social media, she announced that she's starting a weekly radio show on Apple Music called Africa Now. Wow, great news and definitely life-changing. Kudos, Cuppy.
What would I do without your smart mouth?
Meanwhile, Chrissy Teigen has stated that she's ready to get her implants removed. The American model uploaded a video of herself getting tested for the coronavirus on Twitter, and people couldn't wait to crucify her as they thought that she was abusing some rights. Apparently, anyone living in Los Angeles, where Teigen lives, cannot get tested for coronavirus, whether or not they have symptoms. In response, Chrissy announced that she got tested because she was going to go under the knife. Taking to her Instagram page, she writes, Hi, so I posted myself getting a COVID test on Twitter as I'm getting surgery soon. A lot of people are understandably curious and nosy, so I'll just say it here. I'm getting my boobs out. They've been great to me for many years, but I'm just over it. I'd like to be able to zip a dress in my size, lay on my belly with pure comfort. No biggie, so don't worry about me. All good. I'll still have boobs, they'll just be pure fat, which is all a tit is in the first place. A dumb, miraculous bag of fat. Well, there you have it.
My brother, my sister, papa, mama, and Pekin.
Nigerian singer and producer Cobams Asuquo is definitely bursting with pride and happiness as he has been made the Nigeria ambassador for UNICEF. As Nigeria celebrated Children's Day on May 27th, UNICEF Nigeria revealed the appointment of internationally acclaimed, award-winning Nigerian musician, producer, and songwriter Cobams Emmanuel Asuquo as a national ambassador. The appointment makes this celebrated artist UNICEF's newest Nigerian national ambassador in 15 years. Cobams, who has supported UNICEF Nigeria's work since 2019, couldn't hide his excitement as he stated that he is both humbled and honored by the appointment. Congratulations to Cobams. To commemorate the same day, a host of celebrities celebrated in fun ways with their children. A number of the children, including Tiwa Savage and Davido's kids, dressed up in colorful costumes to commemorate the event. Gospel singer Sinach serenaded her daughter Rhoda with a beautiful song. Shola Ogudu celebrated the day with hers and Wizkid's son. Ubi Franklin dedicated a separate Instagram post to each of his children, and Ufoma McDermott's children posed in fun outfits for an adorable photo shoot. Rapper Zalton, however, did it big by introducing his baby to the world. The rapper announced that his son, Toluwalashe Shilo Aenogona Omoniyi, was born on the 29th of March and unveiled a tattoo in his son's honor. Talk about huge news. In other news, a black man in America, George Floyd, was killed by a white policeman. A police officer knelt on his neck while George pleaded for air until he died. Following his death, a video of Floyd's last moments went viral, inspiring a wave of anger in celebrities and the general public. Since then, there have been protests around the world calling for justice to be served. In response to this event, Star Wars actor John Boyega tweeted, "I really fucking hate racists." The tweet did not sit well with some people who took to the replies to air their grievances about his message. Some compared his message to other situations. Some asked him to include everyone in his messages, while others attacked him for his views. These weren't the only type of messages he got, though. A number of people also supported him, praising him for speaking up and for being straightforward about his views on the subject. This conversation didn't end on Twitter, as John Boyega also took to his Instagram page to share his thoughts during an Instagram live video. There was nothing apologetic about him, as he once again emphatically doubled down on his earlier stance. The ongoing issue of racism in America was at the forefront just a few days before George Floyd's death, when a white woman named Amy Cooper called the police and lied that an African American man was threatening her in Central Park. After the video went viral on social media, Amy Cooper lost her job and her dog, and many people were calling for her to be arrested and to be made an example of. Amy Cooper has since apologized for her behavior.
Don't miss me when I'm not around.
Meanwhile, SpaceX CEO Elon Musk and his partner, Canadian singer Grimes, have disappointed all those who thought they already knew enough about their son's strange name. The couple who welcomed baby XAEA-12 earlier this month have announced a change to the name. When they chose the strange name, concerns arose over if they would be able to keep the name for their child. Now, the couple has updated the baby's name, replacing the number 12 with Roman numerals instead. Roman numerals look better, to be honest, Grimes said in response to a follower who asked her about the name on Instagram. It is still unclear though if they can still use the name. We'll keep our eyes peeled for more details. And now, some sports news.
That's sent over the top, and it creeps into the net.
The football debate is settled as the Premier League will be restarted on June 17th after a 3-month hiatus amidst the coronavirus pandemic. 92 Premier League matches remain to be played this season, with Manchester United versus Arsenal and Aston Villa versus Sheffield going head-to-head for the first games after the resumption. Kickoff times have also been changed to allow fans to enjoy the games without being present at the stadiums. Football fans will be able to stream all games and will be able to enjoy up to 4 live matches on Saturdays and Sundays as the league tries to finish the remaining 92 games of the season. This is definitely great news indeed. Spanish Football League La Liga is following in the path of the Premier League and will resume activities from June 8th. The Football League has been cleared by activities by the Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez. Since the start of the week, La Liga football players have been training in groups of no more than 10. At the time of the league's suspension on March 23rd, Barcelona was 2 points ahead of Real Madrid, with all teams having 11 matches left to play. Now some coronavirus updates. The federal government says it's considering reopening schools despite the fact that the number of new infections continues to rise. According to the Minister of State for Education, Mr. Chuemeka Nwajuga, the federal government will roll out to be put in place for the safe reopening of our schools. Some of the alternatives being considered is a 2-shift system where schools will be held in the mornings and afternoons. As of Friday, May 29, 2020, the total number of confirmed coronavirus infections in Nigeria was 9,302. 261 deaths have also been recorded. 2,697 patients have recovered and been discharged from isolation facilities across the country, and the number of active cases was 6,344. That concludes this week's episode of Trending Last Week. If you enjoyed this episode, please share your thoughts in the comment section below and hit the thumbs up button. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel and ring the bell for notifications on more content, and follow us on Instagram at Sidomex ENT and on Twitter at Sidomex.